So I will be honest with you. Yeah, this is not clickbait. This is legit. The title of the video is true, which is 2025 wasn't me, and here's why. So from this moment on, it will not be cut or anything, straight raw voiceover with the whole gameplay in the back. So what happened exactly? Why did I decide to choose to go back to this? You know, the true me. Well, there's a lot of factors, and before I continue, yeah, this took me 3 attempts to freaking record this, so, yeah, do keep that in mind. But anyway, yeah, so what made me go back? Well, there's a lot of factors, one of which is, I did say I was going to be going back into, like, grinding in terms of, like, the upcoming most anticipated game for me, which was, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and, you want my thoughts on that? I actually just came out with the video at the time of releasing today for this one. Would be, I believe, if not 3, 4 days ago, maybe 2 days ago. Something like that. This is going to be a short video, but yeah. There you will see my augmented voice still, and you will see 2 more videos, so 3 last final videos of this year, kind of fitting if you think about it. But I digress. So, why did I do it? Well, again, this whole thing is unscripted, by the way, but why did it? Well, I I personally felt like if the voice matched the face type of thing, like it fit the face and all, and with the persona, I, stupidly thought, and I'll be hard on myself. Numbers would go up, but at the same time, I wanted to be acknowledged to some capacity, and you know, again, I'm truly not about Matrix or anything. I really am not. Like my Twitch channel is slow growing along my YouTube and then TikTok too. I know TikTok is more viral than anything, but I haven't been posting there on a bunch of varied reasons, but not gonna get into that right now. What I am gonna get into is why this sudden change. Again, whenever I went back in editing all the Sparking Zero videos out there, it didn't really feel like me in the sense of where I had to go back and correct some few things where the augmented voice was essentially not consistent to that degree. So, it felt weird. It felt like, I had to clean up after something I didn't intend to clean up, essentially. And I get it, post editing, you're supposed to do all that. But the thing is, I shouldn't be doing that with how I enunciate and how I, pronounce things. And, that thing wasn't 100% reliable. I would give it like an 80% accuracy, but even those 80% sometimes just dipped way below that. And again, I tried my very best to dial it in to where it met both, or excuse me, best of both worlds. So, it's whatever. I'm not really all that worried about it, but, and at the same time, like, it just didn't, it wasn't as expressive as I wanted it to be. I thought it was good enough, right? But no, it wasn't. And, whether that be me being super picky or whatever, to each their own. But for me, like, I wanted to be, like, as true as possible. And I thought it would do that, but no. Even some people were mildly impressed by it, but with the growing controversy with AI, especially AI right now, excuse me, yeah, it's kind of bad, like, really bad. Even going as far as with, absolutely inflating the oblivion out of freaking RAM, RAM sticks, freaking CPUs, and everything. It's bad, dude. But again, we're not gonna get into that. What we are gonna be covering is just, why the sudden change, and the final reasoning is because I too ended up getting a new computer, which is fine. Again, reasoning is because what I just stated earlier. But it was kind of dated to a good degree. I mean, like, you use it for like general purpose, it's fine. But what I use it for, I needed it bad. And when I got the new computer, again, it works great, exactly as intended. But for whatever reason, like, how do I put it? It refused to cooperate essentially with what I wanted to use, whether it be voice mod or the other default program I used. I couldn't tell you the name of it. It's kind of a unique name. I honestly don't remember. I could probably go back and tell you, but honestly, I could tell you the name of the application and it may not even work for you. So I don't want to mislead you. I don't want to provide any links. Just know that it does, you know, take some finessing to find. No, it's nothing bad or whatever. It's a legit application and I used it for quite a while. But, I took that as a sign to me, just move on from it. And I'm a firm, strong believer of things happen for a reason. And, here it is. So from here on out, again, like the title of the video suggests, 2025. Wow, I just can't speak today. 2025 wasn't me, and here's why. And that's the main example, and that is, it just wasn't me. And from here on out, I really don't care what people really say about me. I'm here to stay and make absolutely badass content for you guys. So with that, again, you will be having 2 more videos coming up in the pipeline, and I have many, many more coming up. For I am working on a bunch of more varied content. I want to try to branch out with more varied content, like Hell Divers and hell, even Guilty Gear, maybe even Mortal Kombat. Who knows? Stick around, find out, and if you guys haven't already, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment down below what you guys think of this announcement. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. I love you all so much.